channel. Today we're doing another lesson, future perfect tense. First we're gonna go through definitions, then go through the usages. We're gonna know how to use it, when to use it, and we'll go through structures. We've got two structures, the first with well and beginning to. If you don't know the difference between well and beginning to, I mentioned the link below. You can go there and just know the difference between well and beginning to. And then we've got exercise to do our practice. Very good. Definitions is used to talk about the completion of an activity before another activity or a specific time in the future. Okay, let's clear it even more with the chart. So suppose this is a time chart. This side is past, and as you see this line, this is present and future. So in this tense, we're gonna talk about what? We're gonna talk about future, this area. We're gonna talk about this area. So as I said, is used to talk about the completion of activity. Example, I will have completed my project. See, I will have completed my project. I'm gonna finish it. It's done, and before 9:30 tonight. Before 9:30 tonight. So 9:30 tonight is what? Is time. I mentioned two things, like before a specific time in the future. So it is what? A specific time. The next example, they will have watched the show before you go. So they will have finished watching the show before you go. So دوباره تکمیل عمل صحبت میکنه، یعنی تماشا کردن فیلم تکمیل میشه قبل از اینکه تو بری. The next, we've got structure with well. We've got structure with well, right? At first, let's go to affirmative one. Subject plus well plus have. Oh, we can use also adverbs here. And third form of the verb, rest of the sentence or complement. An example. I will have done my homework by the time you call. So I, subject, well, will, have from the structure, done. Third form of the verb, my homework by the time you call. So let's go to negative. Subject plus well not plus have plus third form of the verb and plus rest of the sentence. They will not have done my homework by the time you call. Interrogative. Will plus subject. We just bring the will at the beginning. It's pretty easy. Will plus subject plus have, third form of the verb and rest of the sentence. An example. Will I have done my homework by the time you call? Well is from structure well. I, subject, have is from the structure done. Third form of the verb, my homework by the time you call, is rest of the sentence. So this was structure with well, how to make sentence with well and future perfect tense. Then let's make examples with be going to. And if you don't know, guys, difference between well and be going to, you can go to my videos. You can just go to my channel. You can search it there. You can find out the difference. Or I will just write the link below. Anyway, let's go the affirmative one. Subject plus be going to plus have plus third form of the verb plus rest of the sentence. I'm going to have cleaned the table before my boss say this. Negative, subject plus to be, just after to be we add not. That's it. Plus not plus going to plus the form of the verb. I am not going to clean the table before my boss come. It means I'm not gonna I'm not gonna clean it, right? So interrogative. To be, just we bring the to be at the beginning plus subject plus going to plus third form of the rest of the sentence. An example. Am I going to clean the table before my boss come? Okay, very good. Let's go through usages. There are some usages. Let's learn them. The first usage, to talk about a completed action before a specific time in the future. So it talks about what? A completed action. یک عمل تکمیل صحبت میکنه که در آینده به اتفاق احتمال اتفاق افتادنش هست. So let's clear it with the chart even more. So this is past, present, and see. So that it talks about a completed action, right? یک عمل تکمیلی که قبل از چی شده باشه، یک وقت معین دیگه باید یک وقت دیگه معین آمده باشه, right? So example, we will have learned future perfect tense by the end of this video. So by the end of this video is time expression. So before the ending, we will what? Memorize this video. He will have ended the game before 10 a.m. It means before 10 a.m. he will finish completely. Nothing will be will remain. That's it. The video will be what? Finished. So this is the usage to talk about completed action before درباره یک عمل تکمیل صحبت نکنه قبل از یک وقت معین مشخص دیگره. To talk about a completed action before another action in the future. To talk about what? Completed action. خب the same, but here we've got another action. How? Let's clear it. So it talks about what? A completed action. The story here, but now in this time it is not time expression. In this time it is what? It is another action. Example, she will have passed the test by the time you come. So see, by the time you come. Come is what? Is an activity right here. Is an activity. Is another action, not time expression. Example, they will have gone to park before you come. Before you come. He will have talked to teacher when you leave. So we can use when, by the time, before. It's pretty easy, right? Very good. So guys, if there is any question, make sure to ask me in comment below. The next usage, to emphasize the duration of condition before a specific time or another action in the future. So to emphasize the duration of condition تاکید میکنه بالای جریان یک حالت. درست است که یک عمل به چه وقت باید اتفاق افتاده قبل از اینکه این کار شود. That what happened in what is going to happen in the future before this action or before this time. So it talk about the duration, talks about, right? I will have worked on project for 5 years. So the duration is 5 years before I get my plan. So before I get my plan, right? They will have been in USA for 3 months by the time the flight takes place. By the time the flight takes place. They will have been in USA for 3 months. So it talks about duration again, 3 months. By the time the flight takes place. اونا اخوات در USA بر 3 ماه بودن قبل از اینکه پروازشون صورت بگیره. And now guys, this is time to exercise. Change the verbs into the correct forms. There is a very good exercise. Try to have a screenshot whatever you post the video, and like you can comment below. Say the first one is this one. You can write the sentences. We've got 15 numbers of sentences. You can do them and try to comment them if you want feedback. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. This was the explanation of future perfect tense. Wish you learned something from this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot. Have a nice time. Bye bye.